Alright, this is going to be a short video. I want to show you guys where kind I'm at. I brought you guys up here because I read a map that said there was small skirmishes during the late 1800s. And some, according to the map, anything that was highlighted in green is where small skirmishes took place and people may have lost their lives in the battlefield fighting for America. I think it was in the 1800s. So this will be a quick live. If I lose you guys, don't be mad at me. I'm on a very bumpy road, dirt road. Show you some of the surroundings. This is what I'm surrounded by. I walk down that trail, but there tend to be coyotes over there. Every time I come up in this direction, there's always kind of like howling. And this is what the road looks like. You have to have a good damn truck to be up here. If you can read that, feel free. Politas North Trailhead, future of the home. What? Future home of, okay. Hi, Katrina. This is going to be a quick live. I probably won't be on it too long, but just a few minutes. I really want to go down this path. And I don't think I can because let's see if they're out. But every time I come down here, there's always howling of coyotes. You get a good view of the city, though. I don't know if you can see that. That's part of the city. So I was in the graveyard, but they're doing so much work. I had to turn around to leave out of an exit to another exit. So I thought about going to the Jesuit cemetery. That's quite the little haul. I don't plan this stuff. I just randomly open the car door, get in, and take off. So we're gonna give you guys a quick just look around what we're surrounded by. I've been wanting to go down these trails, but I do have a plan. Once I get off my lazy ass and put it in motion, I'm gonna get one of those electric bikes and just ride down one of these trails one night and see what's down here. There are a lot of homes back here. As you see, some people sit, park, smoke, do whatever. And at one point, I think this gate was, yeah, it's pretty dark out here, Katrina. At one point, I think this gate was open, but then they just closed it. I don't know. You get so many rowdy people doing stupid things, so I can understand why they close up everything. And it just takes away the fun of exploring. I saw somebody behind me. Scary thing though is when I was coming out of the graveyard, there was nobody in the graveyard, at least the area I was in. And as I'm rounding the corner, I heard somebody say, "Hey, come here." So I'm looking up and I don't see nobody at all. And that just happened a few minutes ago. So, yeah, this is a A very dark back trail. There's no lights or nothing up here. As you see, the sun is still going down. And just wanted to show you guys what I just drive through at times when I'm bored or just trying to find a place to hang out and film. And you hear them. Now there are houses down below and there are farms. That's where I heard a dog barking. So, yeah, here comes somebody up the hill. Don't want to catch them on camera, so I'll turn my camera as soon as I make the way up. They say it's a private road, so I try to be cautious being around here. So. Yeah. Nothing but dirt roads. This is stuff I'll be looking for. So, let me know. If I lose, you don't get mad, because I'm on some very bumpy roads, and this damn folder is kind of finicky at times. So, let's see. Almost fell. It's not even in. It's not in all the way. That's what she said. I do not like this damn thing. I gotta get a new one. I'm being really lazy. Okay, that shows us. See if I can get down here before anybody else gets up here. Well, I believe this area, I come up here because I believe, here's a video I have. It's a back road haunts video. And as I'm going, I'm going to show you the house I drove past. If you were here earlier, you would hear how I was talking about skirmishes and how small wars were fought in certain areas of Spokane, and how people may have lost their life. But creepy shit. I can see wars and all that stuff being fought up there. Let me show you a house because I thought something had walked past the area. When I went back, I thought it was a cryptid, what they call a cryptid. Look at those. Look at the size of those damn boulders. Those are massive boulders. Those aren't little boulders. If you guys are here, you'd be like, holy shit. I keep my eyes on the road too. This is one right here. Look how big these things are. This is one right here. Wish I had a flashlight. I don't want to tie up traffic. But as I drove past the house, I saw something walk right past the person's home. And crazy part was I went back the next night because I was stunned as to what I captured. And when I did it, I reenacted the same motion, driving, whatever you want to call it. And there was nothing there. So I wonder if there's stuff wandering back here. This is like Bigfoot land too. It was actually, I hate these roads. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this house right here. Like you could see a creature or something. Was it this one? It walked right past the light. And I said, holy shit. That's paranormal. A lot of people are like, no, I don't think that's paranormal. Somebody could have been in their yard. Which way am I going? Okay. Somebody could have been in their yard, and I can understand that, but when I went past the second time, nighttime, the shape just doesn't make no sense at all. Big dogs. I love these dark roads. Nice little house on a hill. I don't think the train travels through here. If I lose you guys, I'm sorry, because I know the connection is probably not that great in this area. There's more homes back here. A lot more trails. There's another trail they cut off the gate. Oh shit, my tire hit something. I think it was a rock. Just creepy shit. See, holes on it. That was creepy. I thought my car turned off. More huge rocks. And there's a trail I wanted to go to when I first came in this area, but they have it cut off and it leads to like where I want to go. All kinds of creepy shit back here. I wonder if they do see like Bigfoot or anything like that back here, or anything. There's so many stories in these areas about these cryptid creatures. And I learned people do live in this house when I was doing my abandoned videos. They do live here. And that guy jumped in his truck and was like, "What you need?" I mean, I grew up like running around playing in the woods and all that stuff. It's probably why I'm so like addicted to coming down here sometimes. And there's farms and everything back here. That's another reason why I don't come over here much, because they will shoot and ask questions later. I think my tire's okay. And that's the end of that little tour. There's another graveyard over here, right across from where the traffic's at. The only problem is they want you to have a pass. They consider this to be a park, and my pass has been expired. So hold on, guys. I'm gonna see if I can make it down to the graveyard. All these bike riders out, you can barely see them. I cut off, and I'm sorry I get back to you guys, but hold on. It is so dark back here. These people with their super high, bright, extra LED special lights. I mean, my lights are bright because people, they flash me like, hey, your lights are bright. Like, yeah, yours too. But yeah, I've been looking for trails. That's one of the many trails. There are trails a lot further out I want to go to. It's something I have to plan. I love those back roads. They're fun to be down here. Boy, last time. They're fun to drive down. Just gotta be careful because people are very protective of their property. And if they don't know you, they will pull a gun on you. Possibly. And it's so dark back here. Think about even adding more lights onto my car because it's just so dark. So we'll turn my lights off, but I see more cars coming. I don't know if the guard has locked anything up. Nope, still open. Yeah, it's dark. I'm surprised how these cars come out of nowhere and they're right behind you. Kind of want to go back in that area because I heard that voice. It said, hey, come here. I'm like, nope, I'm out. I'm gone. We play later. Yeah, see, I was in here. I was in here about 20 minutes ago. But they're just doing so much. Like, usually you come out this way, but you can go up this way as well. I ran into this and I was just like, there's just so much that they're doing. So, hold on, I'll read you guys' comments. They've been really letting it go. I mean, usually the gates are locked and roll that window up. I don't like that. You know, all by myself. That one advantage. Okay, that's freaky. Yeah, I heard a voice call out. I was like, who is that? See, the thing is, I'm gonna show you guys probably later. I should go back up there. But as I'm coming around that corner, I heard a voice say, hey, come here. And as you're coming down the hill, you can clearly see the gravestones and everything. There's nobody in there. So even as you come around the corner, you can be able to see people moving around, talking, whatever. I swear I heard, hey, come here. So, as a matter of fact, Katrina, screw it. Let's just go back up there. Let me grab my flashlight. That's some creepy shit. I've been experiencing all kinds of creepy stuff. On my job, I have to check, the areas where I work. So I go into this one room, right? Okay. the flashlight. Let's go up there real quick, because I don't think the guard's in here yet. So I go into this one area, right? And there's nobody in there. Everybody's gone for the night. So as I'm checking it, I'm being real quiet. I'm looking around. I didn't step on nothing. There's a bunch of crap in that room. I didn't step on nothing. I wasn't near nothing. And I just saw the light. Everything was at a distance. So I'm like, all right, well, there's nobody in here. I turn around, walk out the door. I took 2 steps, and I heard somebody throw a box. I ran. I ain't gonna lie, I ran. I ran like 4 or 5 steps. But then I said, stop, calm down. This is what you look for. This is what you do. I went back in the room, put my flashlight on ultra bright, looked around. Maybe it was an animal got in. Maybe it was a person hiding out. Maybe something was unbalanced. I didn't see nothing at all. It sounded like somebody took a box and threw it. And I was just like, yeah. I have another video. I have to talk to my supervisor about it. Because, I thought somebody was behind me. I want to get stuck in that. And I actually caught an orb hovering near my car. It was crazy. And that right there verifies paranormal's real. I can't just take anything else my job and say, hey, look what I found. I'd rather get permission first. I'm getting chills. Okay. So, I'm gonna flash my light. I want you to pay attention. I am getting chills. In this area over here. Now, after that, it's nothing but a hill. You just go straight down. You fall down. I'm trying to balance the light and the phone. As I'm coming out of this area, there's nothing over here but the graves. Okay, let me back up. Whoa. Hold on, I am getting real nervous. It's just bugging me out. So it was over here. And as I'm coming down off the hill over here, I'm rounding this corner, I'm about to go back down. I heard somebody say, hey, come here. No, come on, Mr. Bug. So that freaked me out. As you see, it is very dark. So as I'm rounding the corner, if it was somebody over here, it would be possible because nothing is, it's a hill. You see we're getting ready to go down a hill. And I heard it around this area. I said, hey, come here. Yeah, it is spooky. So I'm really like bugging out. Because as you see, we're coming down this hill. If you look to my left, there's nothing but trees. You can't see it, but there's nothing but trees and everything. And if it was somebody, because people do come up in this area right here, then I didn't see him. No, flashlight got to be stupid. So you have, oops, sorry, you have to come down this hill right here, and there was nobody over here. But I heard, hey, hey, come here. So you're not allowed to follow me. You're to stay here. You're not allowed to touch yourself to nothing. Physical, mental, spiritual, none of my devices, at all. Just joyriding, talking about my YouTube friends, having fun. Don't like the gravel. That's exactly why I don't like it. But this is Spokane's Haunted Cemetery, and it's a cemetery not to take lightly because it's supernatural and stuff like that. It's very spooky. And there's the other one across the street. That's the other cemetery. I don't know why I keep repeating that stuff. I tell you guys this every time. I think you guys know by now. Right there's a crematory where the black car is at. And one night I saw orange smoke. I was like, what the hell is that smoke? And I was like, oh, somebody just went down. So it's crazy. But yeah. Just want to do a quick ride around. I just didn't want to go in too early, even though I am tired as I don't know what. Trying to find, like I said, go to other places. I want to go to this one place. The only problem I have is there are too many cars during the hours. Like traffic's probably slowing down now. That was actually where a war was fought. And the last time I went over there, I brought my devices and they were lighting up. So I worked at the North Carolina call Deer Farm. Is that place haunted? Well, is it still haunted? How can I access? Have you experienced anything crazy? I bet you scared the socks off you. The paranormal is nothing to play with. I don't play with it. I just want to see, because I'm having too many experiences of my own that make me say, wow, this is a lot realer than just, making videos. It's real. It is too real. But that's all I want to do is give you guys a quick video. I know it wasn't much. I know it's probably boring. I'm going to go ahead and go get some food as usual. Probably just hang out for a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of places that were, you have to look at it like this. There are a lot of places where people have lost their lives. If not in this era, then the era before us being the 1800s. And you have to think about the wars before that, and the ancient people that lived here, and so on, and so on, and so on. So we don't know whose grave we're stepping on. That's why I say it's a paranormal everywhere, because it's not just when these wars were fought historically from our records. There's tons of tons of wars that have been fought on this land. Tons of civilizations that may have gone against one another. For all we know, it just could be people's, what was here before the trees grew. Could have been somebody's home on top of the hill. Maybe a fire ravished it. A lot of fires here. Trees grew, and this is what we have instead of somebody who once lived here. You never know. So you have to think open-mindedly about the soil we're stepping on. But I'm gonna get going. Probably come out tomorrow. I was gonna go to the other graveyard, but my problem is they only have one gate. Some of these graveyards, like Greenway has two gates. They lock one gate, get out the other way. Most of these gates are like one way in, one way out. I kind of don't like that. So we'll see. We'll see what I do tomorrow. But I have to find new spots because I know this is getting a little boring. With that being said, I want to thank you, Katrina, for hanging out, and whoever else decided to come in and take a peek. You guys have a cool, blessed night. And I will probably and definitely see you. There's some else behind me. Tomorrow. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you very much. And like I said, most likely I'll probably come out tomorrow. I ain't doing much of anything. So I hope you enjoyed it. Good night from Spokane. Oh, somebody turned the lights off. That's why it's parking. All right, let me get out of here. You guys have fun. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I will. Thank you. Bye-bye.